What? Are we live? Oh shit. Okay. We're live? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Welcome to the sideshow. All you juggalos and juggalettes and everybody in between. I am your master of ceremonies, your MC even. Necro Master. Did I forget to put a scene button? Did, didn't I? Bip. Your B screen. Ending soon screen. Intermission screen. Son of a. Hold on. Hold on. I really forgot. Let me. Oh, hey, there I am. Let me redo this. And switch that around. Should have saved it. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Alright. So, hey. As you may have noticed, I am but a talking head. That's because, I'm new to this, shall we say? And just don't really have the scratch to buy a whole ass VTuber model. So, yeah. This is what you get for now. What am I exactly? Well, I'm a tiefling. A juggalo tiefling. But we'll get into that in just a sec, because I have for you guys a lovely little PowerPoint. And you're probably wondering about the title. Well, let me explain that. So, like last week, I did exactly this exact stream on the exactly 1 week ago today. This exact stream. However, my roommate pointed out to me on, the Thursday afterwards that I may have forgotten to enable something. Specifically, enabling keeping VODs, because I've been out of the stream game for a bit. So I'm just like, oh, oops. So that entire whole ass stream is gone, never to be seen again. It does not exist anymore. Will not exist. But now this will exist. Not just here, but on YouTube. Because why not? Actually, let me pop over to YouTube real quick. I'm sure that'll be cool. Is there a live thing I can look at? Live? Hello? No, I mean live for me. Hello? I don't know. Maybe. Am I live now? No? I don't know. Am I live on there now? Who knows? Either way, the VOD will be going to my YouTube channel. So I don't care. But anyways, I'm just sitting here yakking your ear off about fucking nothing. Let's say we get into the meat and potatoes of the matter, huh? Introductions. A little bit about me. A little bit about this PowerPoint. I'm put myself over here. So, a quick guide to yours truly. Does that looks very squished. I don't like how squished it is. Why is it so squished? It's squished. Oh dear. I know. Damn it. Wait, what? Oh. Trying to transform the wrong thing. Oops. Well. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough, I say. Okay, so, Double-Blooded Tiefling. What's a Tiefling? Well, if you never played Dungeons & Dragons or heard of Dungeons & Dragons, a Tiefling is what happens when someone, usually when someone is born near a lot of hell energy, or energy from one of, like, you know, just a really bad place. And they're born with interesting features like pointed ears, horns, a tail, red, various hues of skin, red, blue, purple. Or they could just look like a person with horns. Who knows? I am specifically a devil-blooded, so I have all that sweet hell energy in me. My birthday, July 12th. You're not getting a year because because you're not getting a year. Profession? What am I trying to do right now? Be a streamer. Juggalo is optional, I guess. I don't know. That's just kind of like the branding I wanted to try. Height, 5'11". I'm good. I'm high enough, I think, right? 5'11" is not bad. Age, old enough to party. That's all you're getting. Languages, English, first language. I know some Japanese swears and whatever the hell I've learned off of anime. And I want to learn Tagalog because of other streamers that I watch. I heard a sound, thought it was a mouse. Likes, dislikes, and hobbies. I like VTubers. I've always loved watching people stream, but now VTubers are just like a little extra, you know. I don't know. It's cool. It's like I like that. I still haven't edited this from last time. Podcasts. I love podcasts. Like, so whenever I have an interest, I do that interest in excess. Like, I have so many games. I have tons of books. I have, like, a list on Netflix and Hulu and Crunchyroll that's, like, you know, 1,000,000 miles long. And I ain't stopping anytime soon. My ears haven't fallen off yet, so I'm going to keep listening to podcasts. And we're talking all types of podcasts. True crime, comedy, whatever, man. If it sounds interesting to me, I'll fucking listen to it. Fago. The Juggalo Juice. That Wicked Elixir. It's a soda. Specifically, it's a very cheap soda, which I don't mind. Um, I can't remember the exact price of Fago, but it's nice. Um, I would love to buy like variety packs from their store, but that really is not going to work out because like their the Fago home store is like in California or something, and that's like $50 for 2 variety packs, and I'm like, no, thank you. I'll just buy it off of Amazon for 20. Rock and metal. I mean, I had to pick two because I hate trying to just be like, okay, can I list everything? No. Can I list some of it? Yes. So I picked rock and metal. We'll get into some of that later on. And because I made this PowerPoint when I was hungry, chicken is also on the likes. Yes, I enjoy chicken. I enjoy lots of foods, but apparently chicken's just on there. Whatever, man. Dislikes, boring stories. Okay. So, when it comes to things like video games, or hell, books, part of the whole thing is like, there's got to be a good story. That's like one of the ways you get people involved outside of characters. If there's a boring story, I'm not going to stick around for too long unless I really enjoy the characters or like the art style or the gameplay or whatever. Getting back into more game stuff, grinding for loot. Oh my god. There are just some games out there that I'm just like, I want to try. I really want to, but goddamn, this game's so grindy. For like whatever. Or just like, oh yeah, you play an MMO, and it's like, okay, we gotta run this dungeon however many times just so I can get one piece of loot. Fuck that. No, I hate it. I had a friend who got me into MMOs, and I'm sitting there trying to enjoy the story, and he's like, hey, let's zoom through everything so we can get you to like the good, like the end game content and get you all super geared. And I'm like, whoa, friend, hold on. You're talking about end game grindy shit. Let's not. People who cheat in video games, first of all, why? Like, why do you feel the need to do that? There's no real reason to. But you're doing it anyways. Stop being an asshole. People who cheat in real life. Again, stop being an asshole. If you don't like the relationship you're in, don't fucking be in it. How about that? It's like, it's common fucking sense. Like, the thing I say about people who cheat either in game or in real life, it's like fucking algebra. It's like, why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself? Haters. There's a lot of haters out there. People who spend all their time hating on someone. Again, fuck off. Like, do you not have anything else to do in your fucking life other than just spend time hating on someone? Like, come on. And wasting time. This kind of ties into like the grinding thing. But also in real life, I hate, having to wait and not really being able to do much, or not knowing if you have time to fiddle around on your phone. And it's just, I'm sitting here and wasting time, and it's pissing me off. But anyways, like, whatever, man. I hate it. It's not fun. Not fun for anyone. My hobbies: working on computers. I know how to work on computers. I may not be the best at it, and I may screw things up sometimes. Not in a drastic sense, mind you, but it's just like, I'll think I did something and then turns out I did not do something. And I'll sit there for a few hours figuring out why this thing isn't working, only to find out I'm stupid. And the fix takes like 2 minutes. Or just a few seconds, or whatever. It happens. Happens to everybody. Hobbies: listening to podcasts. I mean, kind of goes with the liking of podcasts. You gotta listen to them to like them, right? Going for walks on nice days. Going out and touching grass. Fucking going out and touching grass is a nice fucking thing to do. Not now, though, because it's like a bajillion degrees outside. And the only days when it's not a bajillion degrees outside is during the nighttime. And it's like, cool, I don't want to have to walk and carry a flashlight. Or, hello, cat. So that's my cat screaming at me for attention. Even though I give her attention a million times a day, but you're never satisfied, are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Right. The only other days that are nice now is when it's raining. And it's like, I don't want to go out in the rain. I don't want to get wet. It's a different kind of wet that I don't like. Like, showers are fine, but being out in the rain just sucks. Watching VTubers, again, kind of ties into the whole like of VTubers. Chilling with some good music, whether it's just chilling out at the game, a book, just doing whatever. I love putting on some music and just fucking vibing. And, I mean, I don't get to vibe a lot, so it's nice. The good shit. The shit that I love. That good. So we got anime, music, and games. And again, these are just some that I have selected. These are not, this is not the entire list. For sure. Because, I had to just pick some. So for anime, the top two are as they are known as the big three: One Piece and Bleach. And yes, I have watched all of the episodes of both. Have I read the manga of both? No. Well, okay, I've read more of Bleach than I have of One Piece. And I had to stop reading Bleach for a very specific reason that I'm not going to get into right now. But, point is, I still like it. I'm going to watch 1,000 Year Blood War, whatever it's called, when it comes out. Fire Force. Fire Force is fucking good. I didn't expect to like it. Because I'm like, it's another anime by the guys who made Soul Eater. And then it was just, it's such a good anime. My Hero Academia. I didn't expect to like it. Cat, what the fuck are you doing? The cat's still being weird. My Hero Academia. Another one I didn't expect to like, but I fucking love it. I like superhero shit. And superhero anime? Fuck yeah. SSSS.Gridman. Or, I don't know how you say that properly, but it's whatever. I like tokusatsu stuff. I like Ultraman. I love, old Godzilla movies and shit like that. And I had never really heard of the Gridman show which is like a lesser known version of Ultraman. But then there's this anime that completely turned me onto it, and I'm just like, oh shit. And I feel like there's not a lot of like tokusatsu anime. So watching Gridman, or watching the Gridman anime was buck fucking wild for me. Fairy Tail. Fucking love this one. Like, I don't know what to say about it. It's a wild ride. Like anything by the guy who made Rave Master, that's gonna be a wild fucking ride. Like I really gotta watch Eden Zero as well, but I really gotta finish watching Fairy Tail. Golden Kamui. So I found out about this one through Tumblr, mostly because people kept reposting just the amazing faces that are in this manga and in this show, and I'm just like, that's hilarious looking. I'm gonna look into this, and then I did, and I fell in love with it. It's a rough story, and it's definitely like kind of dark, but it's good. Ranma One Half. This was one of my first manga that I like really got into, and really started making me feel and think about certain things. It's great. Made by Rumiko Takeishi. You know, best known for Inuyasha and like one other manga that I can't fucking remember. Anyways, it's fucking great. I had the full anime DVD box set, but that's fucking gone. Somewhere in my parents' house, I think. Eyeshield 21. So normally I'm not a sports anime guy. I'm not even really a sports guy. But there have been some shows and stuff like that that have helped me to not necessarily become a sports guy, but you know, get around to it. And Eyeshield 21 for 90s anime are always kind of charming. And Eyeshield 21 was definitely charming and got me more into like wanting to watch sports anime. Like I remember there used to be like Prince of Tennis on Toonami, and I couldn't give a fuck. I just really couldn't care. Cause like why the hell watch Prince of Tennis when there's shows like DBZ and Naruto? It just I don't get it. But now I do. I don't know if I'll watch Prince of Tennis though. I don't know. So in terms of music, Steam Powered Giraffe. They definitely have good music. It's a bit folksy at times. But the real sort of pull of this band is the visual aspect because, and I'm not going to get too into it, but all the band members are robots and they do great pantomime and their makeup's amazing. Check it out. Definitely watch their videos on YouTube. Yeah. Insane Clown Posse. I mean, I wouldn't be a juggalo if I didn't like Insane Clown Posse, right? I've listened to most of their albums. I think I need to listen to like 2 more of their albums. They're definitely good. The first 6 are a bit rough, but there's a reason for that. I'm not gonna get into it at the moment. Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance. So this is sort of telling of kind of my age a little bit because I grew up when these bands were becoming popular and were always on the radio. And I still love them. and I listen to them whenever I feel like it, and it's great. Manowar and Powerwolf. So, hello, cat. It's my other cat. Um, so when I say I like metal, I'm not like a huge death metal kind of guy. I'm more of a power metal kind of guy. And Manowar and Powerwolf are definitely power metal. You know, they got the real fast music. And they just make you feel energized. And it's a good fucking time. Tally Hall is one of those bands that uh they're fucking strange. Like they got 2 albums and they're both fucking strange, and but I love them nonetheless. And yeah, there's like 1 or 2 songs that I really could do without, but it's a good fucking time. Um, Poor Man's Poison was a band that just kind of came out of nowhere for me. And the sort of message that they have in their songs really kind of like I just recently got into Poor Man's Poison, and their message kind of jives with me right now where I am. Um, Soda. I had to wet my whistle for a second. Been talking for a half hour for fuck's sake. The last one, Van Canto, more metal, but also a little bit of rock, a little bit of whatever. I like these guys because they're unique in that they're an a cappella metal group. And yeah, there's like some editing for like some of the guitar parts, and they have to obviously have drums because I don't know how you do drums a cappella, but they're a fucking great band. And yeah, a lot of a cappella groups do a lot of covers, but Van Canto also has like a lot of original songs. They even have a entire album that's completely original. Can't remember the name of it at the moment, but check them out. Games. The games. So, Titan Quest. It's a Diablo 2 clone. Okay. I like Diablo clones. They're easy games to play. You know, just turn them on, turn your brain off, click a few buttons, get dopamine. You know? Especially if you're a class that's running like a minion type build, then yeah. Turn your minions on, turn your brain off. I love it. But I like Titan Quest specifically because it has a mythological feel to it. Like you start off in like ancient Greece. And I'm not gonna go over the entirety of the story, but you know, that scratches my itch. I'm a huge mythology nerd. Final Fantasy 14. So, hold on, I got burp. So I like Final Fantasy in general, even though a lot of the stories are a bit samey. And it's really the characters that kind of help things along. A Final Fantasy MMO. I didn't think I'd like it, but I really like it, and I do have a character. I'm fully caught up, and I'm not gonna be playing Final Fantasy 14 immediately on stream. Kind of want to wait for my viewer base to build up because I have something specific that I want to do. But when we get to that, we'll get to that. Smite and Apex Legends. Now, normally I'm not a competitive gaming type of guy. I hardly ever touched like Call of Duty or PUBG or whatever the hell. Or, I played League of Legends, but I fucking hated League of Legends. The only reason I played League of Legends was because my roommate, who's been like my best friend for half my life, was playing League of Legends, and I wanted to feel included. But then Smite came along, and I'm like, a MOBA with mythology? And it's not a top-down? Fuck yeah. Alright, I'll get into this. I'll see what this is about. And I will admit, once I start playing Smite and Apex, I will be starting fresh. I do still have my old Smite account, but in terms of on Steam, some things happened, so I am forced to start fresh on both Apex and Smite. Now, the reason I got into Apex, again, like I said, I'm not a huge competitive shooter guy, and I'll fully admit, there's a purple lunar dragon out there who got me into Apex. And then, during her meteoric rise in a certain group, everybody started playing Apex more. And then suddenly, everywhere I looked, all the VTubers I was watching are playing Apex. And I'm just like, well, shit. But this one specifically makes it look so fucking fun. And easy. And it's not easy, but it is fucking fun. And I will be playing both Smite and Apex at some point. The Zelda games. Classic fantasy feel, and you just go around and you beat the shit out of enemies. What's not to love? Have I beaten all the Zelda games? Yeah, no. I've beaten, like, the first one. And that was only with, like, some help. From a... Actually, no, not even a guide. Like, I watched a ton of game... Like, I watched a Game Grumps playthrough of it. And that's it. And I almost beat Wind Waker. But... then my Wii U died. Which really had me annoyed. Because I was doing, like, this whole race. Like, I was watching the Game Grumps playlist. And I forget on what episode I decided to do this, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this playlist and also play Wind Waker and see if I can beat Wind Waker before the playlist finishes. And then my Wii U crapped out on me. Will I play some Zelda games? Probably. I mean, I have a Switch, so I'll probably get into it. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. So I did start off with Super Mario 64. Again, kind of telling how, like, what my age range is. But that didn't really grab me as much as Banjo-Kazooie did. And while I haven't beaten Banjo-Tooie, I think I got close. But I just love, like, the whole feel of those games. Like, it's very comfy. And it's comfy, it's whimsical. I fucking love them. Am I gonna play them on stream? Of course. The Yakuza series. The amount of time and effort these dudes put into these games is wild. And that's part of what drew me in. And then, like, I actually played, like, Yakuza 0, and I'm like, oh, I like this story. Alright. Let's fucking find out more. FromSoft games. Now, while I do have From Software games on there, I am mostly talking about the Soulsborne games. But there are more games from Software that I think I've seen some of them played, and they do look fucking fun. So I'm willing to put down that I just like games from Software. Um, Vampire Survivors. That game is my addiction currently. Whenever it updates, I'm right there playing it, you know, getting nose deep in all the new features. And almost immediately after it comes out, I will have gotten an achievement pertaining to the update. So, yeah. It's a fun fucking game that just kind of came out of nowhere. And has already has games based off of it. So, holy shit. It's a good fucking game. Goals. My goals. I want to do collabs. I want to meet other VTubers and hang out with them and be friends with them. And I mean, yeah, you don't have to do collabs in order to do that, but it helps. Plus, there's also, like, you know, the aspect of, oh, hey, I get exposed to, you know, this VTuber's audience, and maybe some of them come over and watch me. You know, it's all part of a thing. Cat, what the hell are you doing? No, don't come over here and yell at me. I'm busy. Go chase the dust bunny, whatever the fuck you're doing. Anyways, custom PC. This can be taken one of two ways, right? I would totally love to have, like, you know, just a big beefy PC with like all the really cool, like the best parts. But also, I wouldn't mind having, like, I don't know, like, customize your I should have put down personalized, like, you know, like vinyl stickers or whatever the hell, you know, slap my face on a PC or a PC part. I don't care. I want to see that shit. I want to own that shit. Either way, it works. Whether having just this big beefy PC that I've built by myself, or just seeing a fan or whatever that's like, hey, I got your dumb fucking face on like this little LED screen that's like on the cooler for my CPU, or I got like your logo or whatever. That I would love it. I would love either of it. Merch. This kind of ties into the PC. I want merch. I want to be able to have my dumb fucking face on a t-shirt or on a mug or whatever. You know, something that people can be like, hey, I like this guy. I like this guy enough to wear his face on it, on my body. Get better at singing, maybe do some covers, or maybe even, I don't know, have a single, an original song. I love singing. Am I gonna sing now? No, because I've been talking for so goddamn long. Um, but I love singing, and I would love to, like, team up with some, because, like, here's the thing, I don't know a goddamn thing about, like, how to do music. I'm just there to sing. So if I could find people to, like, help me do a cover of something, that'd be fucking amazing. And it would just be, yeah, it'd just be awesome. Get good enough at Smite and Apex to do ranked regularly. So again, because I like beating dead horses, I'm not a competitive game person. That being said, though, like, there's something about watching ranked play that makes me want to do it. And, like, even if you're, you know, even if you're there with just some randos, like just solo ranking, and you win, that's gotta feel so good, and I want to experience that. And I'm not planning on becoming like, a pro in either Smite or Apex, but I just want to be able to like, just be like, hey, you know what? Hey, Chad, I'm gonna hop into ranked, and we're gonna, because it's the new season on Smite or Apex or whatever, and I want that sweet loot. The only way to get it is to grind ranked. Well, actually, no, I don't have to do that. Well, I mean, there is some sweet loot in Apex, like the badges and shit. Anyways, learn more Japanese and Tagalog. What can I say? Being multilingual is sexy. And for Japanese specifically, I kind of just want to be able to, I don't know, be sitting there playing a game on like my console or on Steam or whatever, and have an anime on in the background. I mean, yeah, there's like the whole visual aspect of anime, but I mean, if I could get to that part where I'm just like listening to it, that'd be fucking amazing. And Tagalog, so I never really went into why I want to learn Tagalog. And I'll just say, it has to do with a streamer. I mean, I shouldn't have to say this. It should be obvious. But like actually hearing it, it's an interesting language, and I like it. I want to learn it. And last but not least, make a great community to hang with. Whether it's playing games with viewers, us hopping on the Discord and just like chatting. Maybe even have a movie night on the Discord server, whatever the hell. I just want a community of people to hang with. And I mean, yeah, I got the whole Juggalo vibe. I'm not saying you guys gotta be Juggalos. But if you want to hang, let's fucking hang, man. I'm down to party. Tags and shit. So I suck at coming up with names. I'll admit, my name, the name for the channel, I got it off of an name generator. But it was one of those things where it's kind of like serendipity. Like I hit the button, like I did like a little quiz, hit the button, and it's like Necromaster, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I wouldn't say edgy enough, but I'm that kind of person. I'm just like, fuck yeah, that fits. So for now, all I got is hashtag Necromaster VT, because I looked and there's other people on Twitch named Necromaster, so I had to add the VT to it to make myself stand out. Live tag, don't have one currently. Art tag, nada. Not safe for work tag, nothing. Memes, not a damn thing. Don't even have a fan name. And I really don't want to do something simple like, oh, we're the family or whatever. I want to come up with something good. So, will that happen later on? Sure. Maybe in a poll, maybe take a stream and just figure this all out. Who knows? Now, this is, of course, the end of the slideshow. I was going to add in a schedule, but I'm not really a schedule person. But I will say this, at the very least. So, don't you hate when you fucking choke on your own spit? It's like, holy shit. Fucking failed at being alive for a second. Anyways. So the days I'm going to be streaming. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I do have an actual job, and Friday and Saturday are days that I do work. So, well, okay, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday are days that I work. So those streams will be a little bit shorter. Monday, or if during any of those days I happen to have off, it's going to be going for a bit longer. The reason I picked those days is kind of because, I work like the weekend and Tuesday. So I'm like, you know what? Let's have both grinds going at the same time. So yeah. The only reason I don't have Sunday is because I do like tabletop shit on Sunday. And, we end like at around 7 p.m. EST. And I'm just like, that's not 2 hours, 2.5 hours, not a long enough stream to do anything. But anyways, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday. Probably going to be starting around 4 p.m. EST. And going until at least 8 p.m. EST. Like, at the latest. Monday, probably going to be starting at 8 p.m. EST and going until when the fuck ever. I'll probably make like a little graphic about it at some point. But I'm not great at that stuff, so it's going to take me a bit. As for what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, since tomorrow is Tuesday. So I did buy a capture card. The what is it? The Elgato 40K 60 Pro. There's a problem though. My case is too big. I could put it into the PCIe slot, but I would. There will be like some metal bits touching some other metal bits on the motherboard. And like if I did have it that way, I would have to also like, snake the cords into the case. So I bought a riser cable. If it comes in by, before stream time tomorrow, I'll be using that capture card. If it doesn't, I'll be using a different capture card. Because I do have, like, the Elgato HD 90 Plus, or whatever the hell it is. Not necessarily one of my favorites, but it works. I'm probably going to be playing... Hold on a sec, actually. Let me move that. Let me turn on my Xbox. Just so I can take a quick look-see at what games I got. Uh-oh. Don't you do this to me. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. I have a few games in mind. One of them being The Outer Worlds. The game made by Obsidian. Oh, I need to clear up some space. It's made by the guys who made Fallout New Vegas. So there's The Outer Worlds. There's also The Gunk, which I could play. I could also play an older game. 2 older games. I could also play Banjo-Kazooie or Link's the Time Sweeper. I don't know yet. We will figure it out later. But, yeah. I'll figure it out, and you'll see what I'm doing some other time. But until tomorrow, that's all I got for you. So, I'll fucking see you tomorrow. I don't really have an outro. So I guess all I can say is I'll fucking see you later.